Hi guys, welcome back. This is part 4. I know I said I was going to lace, but I decided not to. I'm going to do it with you because part of the embellishment is going to be done while I lace. I know, it's different, but we're going to try and get this done the way I envision it. So let's get started. So for everyone that's new here, there are so many of you, thank you for being here. I lace my branches. If you go to lacing and wrapping your tree, it's in a playlist. It goes into great detail. It tells you why, how, shows you several ways to do it. And I definitely would not make a tree without lacing it ever. So with that, I don't measure. I go around the circumference of my tree. This is 24 gauge wire. I'm going to add a little bit extra because I'm doing a little bit extra. And yeah, this whole tree has been different. So this is the wire that I'm using. If you're working with 22 gauge wire, don't go out and buy this just to lace, because you can use the 22 gauge. You can use anything that you actually have. I like this because it's very flexible. So I'm not going to explain every step in detail. Most of you have seen me do this and have been following me for some time now. And I just want to show you what my idea is going to be for this tree. So, whole new spin on it. Just want to get this secure. I'm going to try and stay in the middle right now. This is, ouch, that's my finger. Yes, I just pinched. Ooh, that bites. I can't do it with that. Okay guys, so this is why I use tweezers, because I can get in there and maneuver the wire better. Okay, so now that's secure. I just wanted to get that on there nice and firm, give it the tug test. I'm going to go back up and around and cross over that wire. So the embellishments that I'm going to use, I have used on other projects. I don't think I've done anything with you with these on a tree, but it's in my mind and it's not going away. So you know how that goes. So for everyone that's new, I'm just securing my branches, and I will mess around with them, move them around for placement, so they don't do this. This is the whole reason for lacing branches, because it doesn't look good and they'll break. When you lace, they don't move. So with that, we'll just continue with this lacing. It allows me to secure my branches where I want them to stay forever. I don't have to worry about my tree breaking or having the branches separate in someone's window. It has to be the way I made it. And trees of life, they don't die, so this has to stay perfect. So right about now, I'm going to go over this next branch. I think that's about halfway. I'm going to add my first embellishment. Just hang on 1 second, guys. Okay, so I have a choice of 2, and I think this one is very beautiful. It's enamel. It's gold on one side, but you're not going to see that. Not in the front, anyway. It would stand out, but then I have this. And I think this one would look better. Don't know why I chose this one. I don't know. Something about the color, maybe. Alright, guys. Enough, seriously. So now that this branch, and I've never stopped in the middle of lacing. I just don't, because I don't want them to come loose. So I'll just secure it one more time. They're not going anywhere. So what I'm going to do, I wasn't sure, and I can't edit, so this is either going to work or it's not going to work. This has a little gold hoop on it, like a little bail. I'm going to bring my wire through. I thought about putting a jump ring, but then it would just hang and dangle. I don't want it to do that. I want this to look like it landed there on my hoop. If I put a little jump ring, it would just hang like that. I don't, that's not what I want. So, see, that's not good. I don't like that. So I went through that jump ring, not the jump ring, this little bail thing. I think I'll go back, I think I'll backtrack over that, around the hoop. Go into that wing. That might help secure it a little bit more. And now, it still isn't doing what I want it to do. It's still moving. I did go under the wing and wrap it around my hoop right here 2 times, and it's still moving. Okay, so that means I have to use drastic measures. I just came back up in between all these branches. I'm gonna go right over, if you can see. This is the only way I can secure it because it's still moving. I brought it up. I'm going right between these 2 wings, these 2 back wings with this wire. Let's see if I can stay here for you. But I have to be able to see. So otherwise it's just going to keep spinning around and I don't want it to. So I went through this little gold bail where I guess if you were making jewelry you'd put a jump ring. Then I went under the wing twice around the hoop right there. And now I came up from going around the hoop and pull it nice and tight. I'm going to go over the body of my butterfly right here. I went from between these bottom 2 wings across the wing, and now I'm going to go back down, but I'm not going through the gold little thing. I want to go below the hoop because I think that might help secure it more. We'll see right now. Sorry for the traffic outside. Is it going to work? Guys, I think that's going to work. Okay, I think it's going to work. So what I'll do now is, now that that's on there and it's coming out from behind my hoop, I'm going to wrap it around the hoop one more time and slide it down a little bit and bring my wire over, my next branch over. Do I want to do that? Nope. It's telling me to go around it one more time or else it's not going to stay. So back to, I'm going to go up through the hoop, not the gold thing, not this little gold bail thing, if I can help it. Let's see. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. I'm going through the hoop. Yep, do I go through the gold thing? Nope, I didn't want to go over it. I didn't mean through it, I meant over it. Okay, so now I'll secure it again. And I got a nice kink in there, which is fine. I'm just going to see if I can pull that through. There we go. And now I'll go back under the butterfly, like that. Now this butterfly goes nowhere. Its flying is done, and it's not going to spin. So I think I'll wrap one more time on this hoop before I go over this branch. Yeah, now I can slide that down. Like, the wall of this tray is in my way. Cross over that wire, bring it up. I'm going to go around that wire one more time. Just hang on to that. And I have to hold on to my butterfly. I've never actually stopped in the middle of lacing. Excuse me. I always just keep going because I don't want it to loosen up. So right now what I'm going to do is keep going. I still have one more thing to add. And I don't know where yet. I think maybe more over here. Yeah, I'll show you in a minute. So I think the butterfly is going to be okay. Actually, let me just check that real quick. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to have to tighten this up a little bit though. I think maybe I pulled it too tight. That's alright, I can tighten that. Not worried about it. So the next thing I wanted to put on, I made this when I was doing rear view mirror decor for like in your car. is a dragonfly. This one here I did with a pin, and I made a little loop at the top and the bottom. It came with a loop on the bottom, and then it would go in between a chain and crystals and whatnot. But I wasn't sure about that, so then I decided to try and do one. This is a 2-inch pin, but it doesn't have the loop on the bottom. I think it's like a hat pin, or like for you ladies, it's like a common pin. And then I was going to cut it and put a loop, but at the same time I don't want it to move around. So I'm thinking I'm going to use the one with the loops already on it, and I have an idea, so, but I'm not ready to put it on yet. I think after this next branch. Yeah, I think so. I think right in between here somewhere will be good. Right around here. Okay. I hope I made that loop enough so that it won't, the wire won't come out. I'm not great at doing that, but I did it on all the big chain pieces for my crescent moon. So, or I could have it come from behind like that. I just want it to look like it landed there. I don't want it to be anything spectacular. I don't think like that you can really notice it. I wanted it more like that. I wanted to put a little bend in it, like that. Oops, not like that. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go around this one more time, the hoop. And I'm pretty confident that I can see I did curl that little wire for the loop. There, you can see the, like the little circle is facing closer to the head, so it shouldn't come undone. Okay, now I don't know what to do. All right, I'm gonna go back through the loop. Not the loop, the hoop. Here we go. And like that, it's just gonna flop around. I mean, I can easily bring it through that loop, but I just don't know. I don't want to get rid of it. I really like it. No, that's not going to work, guys. Okay. So I'm just going to ignore that for now. No, I'm going to leave it right there, like that. And try it again and see if I can get it to work. I'm going to slide up this next branch. Pass this wire back down through my hoop. I may have to go back and mess around with this dragonfly. It has to stay. That's it. This tree had to be different in every conceivable way. Alright. I definitely cut my wire long enough, which is good because I didn't want to have to stop, wrap it around a branch, and cut some more and go back around, you know, how it goes when you undercut. So, and because I don't edit, I would have to do it all right here in front of you. So I had this planned out in my head, and this is the first time actually trying to do it. And I just glanced over at my dragonfly and the branches don't look right. So, we'll see in a minute. Okay, let's bring this up. So when you wrap, you only have to make 2 cuts if your wire is long enough. The first and the last, the beginning and the end. I'm going to leave that right there for now. I'm not going to cut it because I have to see what I'm doing with this dragonfly. I don't want to take it off, but I also want it to look right. So, oh my, not quite what I wanted. I don't know, guys. I could leave it for now and think about it. It won't be hard to take it off. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it like that for now. I'm going to mess around with the branches. I don't want to break them either. And then, if you think of it, let me know what your opinion is. Because I honestly am not loving it. It just didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Oh, let me finish this first, because I still have other things to do. Okay, so I just ended my wrapping. Just want to get in there and close that wire off. Okay, I could mess around with that some more and put more of a bend in it. Watch the little loop undo, and then I'll lose my dragonfly, which actually might be a good idea. I don't know. Instead of unwrapping, or I could just leave it alone for now. I think I'll leave it alone for now. So for the bottom of the tree, I was going to use this on a different project. I love it, and I love the color here. Only problem is I've done them before and been able to put a jump ring through, but this one here, for some reason, this hole will not allow me to get a jump ring through. I've tried, I've bent about 100 of them. Watch it go through the first try. I tried so hard before and it just wasn't going to work. Last attempt. I'm afraid I'm going to break it. Okay. Next to the last attempt. Oh, okay. Well, I have it on. That doesn't mean it's going to close the right way, but I'm going to take that chance. If that goes on, I'll be very happy. I won't be so upset about the dragonfly. Alright, so I'm going to try and hook this on about in the middle. I'm not counting or anything, guys. Just going to take this. I was going to try and do it with wire and then put a little piece of a link of a chain in there. So let's see. Yeah. That'll come out undone. It did not go on the hoop, it went in a root. Alright, so I'm going to try and stay so that you can see me, but I also don't want to let this go. I'm going to try. Oh my. Please don't come out. Oh. Oh, it didn't come off the... Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to close it up a little tiny bit. It does not need to be that open to go through the hoop. That's just asking for it to not go through the hoop. Alright. Let's try that. And if it doesn't work, I have a plan B. I think I closed it too much. Oh my goodness. It's like I'm so close with this pendant. I don't want to give up. Okay. We're getting close. I wasn't expecting this to work, so let's try and close it. I don't know if you can see what I'm trying to do here, but usually I don't, that's the right way to do it. Usually I don't do it the right way because I have a hard time. Well, I got it on. Now I just need to close it and make it not look like that. So I remember now the tree that I was going to put this on, because one of you said that you liked it, the little glimpse I showed. It was on the tree, I think it was blue, but I had the roots outside of the hoop, and I said, oh, I would like to put this, and then I realized that I couldn't because the roots were outside of the hoop. I don't know if that rings a bell for anybody, but it was kind of funny. Here we go. That is on. Now let's just see if it looks right. Hang on, I'll tell you. Oh. It's not hanging right. But I don't know why. So there's not enough room. It just seems like there's not enough dangle to it. Let me check again. No, it's right up there. Okay, that's all right, because now I have a better idea, guys. We're gonna take this off of the hoop. This was supposed to be a quick part 4, but I think it's gonna be worth it. As long as I can not do that. Oh, I see a little piece of blue. I hope I'm not breaking it. Don't want to crack it or get glass in my finger. I've done this before. I mean, broken it and got glass in my finger. Okay. Oh, I hear the crunchy sound of glass. No. All right. I have an idea. Let me find a... All right, bear with me. I need a link. So I'm gonna cut this paper clip chain right there. And I'm gonna steal a link, just one. Okay, now I need a jump ring. Or do I? I don't. I'm gonna put that jump ring through here, like that, I think. I don't know. Is this what I'm, am I accomplishing what I'm envisioning? I don't know yet, guys. Let's see. I don't want to have to try another jump ring. I was lucky to get this one on. But if it's not right, it's not right. It's not right. Okay. All right. I am not ready to be defeated, so let's get that away. I'm going to try one more time. Just one. With this one. Is that the same size? No. With this one. I got beat up by a dragonfly. This pendant is not gonna mess with me. I hope. Okay, now let's see if I can close this kinda sorta. Okay. Oh, I should have used 2. I am so doing this wrong. I should have used the 2, but I sometimes don't. I have better luck when I don't use them, but I think that helped. There, that looks good to me. What do you think? I think it's good. Okay, so now, let me see. Sorry guys, I see little shinies and I don't want to get anything in my hand. Little pieces of clear and blue. I think I don't know if the clear is from glass or not, but I don't want to find out. I have a like a cat rolling thing, but it takes this cloth right up, so I can't use that. Okay, so now let's try this. Ooh, fingers crossed. Let's pop that on. Wow, it went on. I said let's pop it on and it did. That usually gives me some grief. Now, this should hang the right way because I put a link in there, right? So let's do it the right way this time. I don't know if you can see. I can't get too close because then I can't see. Okay. Now, I know, for you guys that are perfect at doing this, I congratulate you, because I'm not. I have to hold that up in front of me. Okay. I like the blue. I like the butterfly. I like this, and I don't like this. Mostly because I can't see it. Maybe I should have put it down there. Okay, so I have a few options to get rid of it, to take it off, or should I leave it? I think I'm going to leave it right now, and I'll let you tell me what you think. In the meantime, what's this one? This one here is just very flexible, and because I put it on one of these, whereas the one with the loop came exactly like this. It's a 2-inch or 2.5 inch. But I had a loop at the end, not the common pin, but it was much more sturdy. This one here is very flexible. So what I'm thinking, what about if I put it on I thought about wrapping it in with the wire like I did with the butterfly, but I don't think that would have worked. Maybe because it's clear. I was going to use a lime, like a light green. I'm going to let you guys think about that. You tell me if you think it would look good with a light green, and maybe I could try it again. So I'm not going to take it off. I'm going to leave it because this is now becoming long. It's 27 minutes, and it was longer than what I wanted. It's all that one's fault. The troublemaker. I really didn't think it was going to be that hard. I thought the butterfly would have been the difficult, or actually the pendant, and both seemed to work. So now we have one more thing to do, and that's to add a chain. And that also can be a little bit challenging, but we're not going to let it be because we've already been challenged enough. So let's see. I'm going to put this one here. I'm not going to mess around. Nope. Not going to give it a chance, right? We're just going to get it done right the first time. Fingers crossed. You know, guys, if I could edit, I would have had this done perfect the first time. Edit the crap out of it. No, that wouldn't work for me. Just, no, not my thing. Okay, so now I'm thinking, if I do it there, it's not, maybe, actually. Let me just put it there, and would it work there? It won't work there. I have to put it there, and then it's not in the middle. If I put it there, I'm going to try and put it there. So, yeah, I'm just going to do it. We'll see. Maybe I have to mess with it a little bit. If I have to mess with it, I'll try. If I put it up any further, it has to be in front of a branch. That's why I do like spaces. It makes it easier to get this thing on. But that doesn't mean it's going to hang right. So, oh, we are doing things so wrong. All right, let me just hold it in front of me first. And are you a keeper? I'm gonna keep it the way it is, guys. I'm gonna take a video of it, and then you tell me what you think about this dragonfly. I'm gonna pull it up so you can see it. that hangs like that. And 30 minutes. And we're done. I will take a photo, a video, and let me know in the comments what you think, for real, about this dragonfly and this whole something new. And I will see you guys soon.